All right, here we go. My
Love
talk
to
at the
see her.
table is a guy in Southern California who's made it his job to surprise people with random acts of kindness, and they really go viral. So his name's Isaiah Garza. Right now, the man behind the camera is him, and he's walking up talking to a 97-year-old World War II veteran. He asks him, hey, I got an extra ticket to go to Disneyland. You want to go with me? And the man's like, me? You want to take me to Disneyland? Sure. You couldn't believe someone would want to take him. The magical experience was posted on TikTok in a 51-second video that's got, check it out, 17 million views. Now, here's the thing. We were actually working on a story about Isaiah Garza right around the time he posted that. We've been working on the story for several weeks because we wanted to find out who is this guy and what drives him to help other people like he does.
I'm also going to give you $500.
No. I'm lost for words. Can I give you a hug?
Of course.
If you were to just scroll through Isaiah Garza's social media account, you would get what feels like a lesson in random acts of kindness.
Why? Why did you? I'm homeless. Thank you, sir. This is one of the best days of my life.
Every day, Garza lends a helping hand to strangers, and a lot of them are homeless.
I got you a brand new cell phone, sweetheart.
Phones, food, clothes, money, anything that might brighten their day.
To build an actual connection and a heartfelt love for a human being, it makes me feel really good.
And sometimes he gives them what they need most.
I raised you guys $25,000. You guys are getting a home. You guys are no longer homeless.
I got kind of like obsessed with seeing people happy and seeing the reactions on people's faces who like maybe live on the streets or struggling, you know, because I myself as someone who struggled for so long.
Garza grew up in Washington State. His parents immigrated from Mexico. And he says life from the very beginning was not easy.
At one point we got our house taken from us and we had no money and we had to sell everything. And we were living paycheck to paycheck, and just that I was like, I'm gonna find a way to get out of here and I'm going to save the day.
He eventually got a scholarship to fashion school in Los Angeles. But for almost a year, he lived on the streets of downtown LA.
Coming back here, it's just like facing your demon. It's just, it was tough at that time.
Maybe that's why you are so comfortable among
100%,
people who are experiencing
100%.
homelessness.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I tell that to people all the time.
Yeah.
It's almost like a comfort level.
Those tough years didn't break him. He'll tell you it made him a better person and enabled him to do what he does today so selflessly.
If I didn't become homeless and struggle and suffer, I would have never have done what I'm doing today. It would have never have happened that way. There's no chance. There's no chance. Because it just gave me so much, you know?
Of what?
Passion and drive, maybe. Some weird energy that I can't, you know, that maybe suffering gives you.
I'm going to go to the store right now. I wanted to see if you needed anything.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
He turned that suffering into a business as a well-renowned, celebrity-loved jewelry designer.
I actually became my own publicist and started contacting their managers and stylists myself. And I would just tell them like, hey, my name's Isaiah Garza, you know, I grew up homeless and I've experienced homelessness and this is my story. And people were crazy enough to say yes.
But I love that you didn't try and whitewash the story.
Sure.
You didn't
sure.
try and sugarcoat it. You
No.
leaned into your homelessness.
I leaned into it because that's what makes like my story special in a way.
Isaiah Garza has garnered close to 10 million followers on social media. He's secured deals with brands like KFC. He's raised money through GoFundMe, and in some cases, he uses his own money to give back. How do you make sure that when you go out and shoot that video, you don't come off like a used car salesman?
There's always going to be people that are going to be skeptical no matter what you do. I think I know inside of my heart and soul that I'm coming from an angle of love. And as long as you approach things with love, that's all that matters. Ice cream, get your ice cream.
On the day that we were with him, he rented an ice cream truck, handing out free ice cream to people who were homeless on Skid Row in downtown LA.
We're all the light sometimes, but he's the light sometimes. Without him flashing his light, we'll get lost in that dark.
He told us that he hopes to build lifelong connections and even friendships with people like the Gerardo family.
I forgot my wallet today,
Okay.
and I wanted to see if he'd be able to, like, possibly buy my lunch for me.
So he surprised the family by first asking them to give him money.
How did you feel about being asked by a stranger for money?
Well, I was surprised, and then, all right, it's only money. I could earn that one again. As long as it helps you, that makes me feel better.
And that's when Garza turned the tables.
I would love to buy you and your family's Christmas presents. I'm gonna give you guys $500.
Wow.
So, for Christmas, man.
It turns out the Gerardos had just moved to America, and they were struggling financially and emotionally. Their daughter Sophia has cerebral palsy.
Lord, she may be multiple things, you know.
Since December, Garza has helped to raise over $36,000 for the family.
What would you want people watching this story to know about Isaiah and his idea?
It's like his angel sent from above. Here I am, answering all your problems.
How much was this?
That's only $5.
$5?
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna give you $500.
What do you get from these videos?
I mean, life and love. It's like a really generic answer, but that's what it is.
What are you hoping to do next?
My goal is ultimately to become one of the greatest philanthropists of my generation. I want to build schools in third world countries, and I want to build my own shelter someday, or shelters. I think that I was born to do this, and when you're born to do something, you're going to do it until, like, the wheels fall off.
Garza told me he does not get paid by TikTok or any social media platform, but through his posts, he has been able to secure sponsorship deals like the one he had with KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and other brands. Sometimes he'll have the family he surprises start a GoFundMe account, and so the money can be given to them that way.
But I like what he said, that he's obsessed with seeing people happy.
Yeah.
You can tell that it comes from a very pure place with him.
Yeah, he called it an addiction to see people light up with spontaneous joy.
Addiction to do good.
Yeah.
We all could do that.
Ain't that a good thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave, it's too
Very
early to
good
have me
thing.
crying like this, man.
Come on now, man.
That was good.
Y'all should have seen Gayle in the piece. She said, David, what happened? How does he get paid? I said, it's in the tag.
And David said, just wait for the tag. And then this one over here said, I don't want to go to a movie with you. You talk through the whole movie.
Am I right or am I wrong?
I may have a couple of things to say. Mr. Smarty Pants.
Great job, David. All
Thanks,
right.
brother.